It's not hard to be real.
Hello everyone, how y'all doing? Hope you're doing well. Today, we're going on another island update because even though it feels like I just did one, it was actually at the end of January, and if you've been following my channel throughout the entire month of February, you would know that a lot has changed, including where I'm currently standing. As you could tell, I got rid of basically everything that screamed urban on the island, and I decided to go for a more natural route with my island. Lots of trees, lots of bushes, lots of flowers, as you could see everywhere. So I figured I would give a little island update just to show off how the island's coming along, and also talk about some drama that's been happening because every single one of my villagers have been involved in some sort of scandal. I need to vent about it because I can't take it anymore. It is getting so messy. So yeah, we're gonna get started, but before we do, I just want to say real quick, what the we hit 1,000 subscribers. Oh my god, I still can't believe we hit 1,000 subscribers. Literally, it's currently Monday, March 8th when I'm filming this. I hit it yesterday on the 7th, and I just want to say thank you so much to everybody who's been supporting, who's been subscribing. Even if you just watch my videos and you're not actually subscribed, though if you're not subscribed, I would suggest subscribing. I'm just very grateful. And for those who are wondering, yes, the Stardew Valley videos are coming soon. They're actually going to be coming out next week. Hopefully, I haven't bought the game just yet, but I will be buying the game. So if you're excited for that, please leave a like on the video, and also comment down below any suggestions or tips you want to give, because I literally don't know anything about the game. All I know is that you're a farmer and there's a possibility of being gay, so that's exciting to me, of course. Anyways, yeah, with all that out of the way, we're just gonna get right into the video. So I'm gonna meet you guys at the airport. Okay, bye. But first, look at how stunning this is. I am so talented. Hi, we're at the airport now. It's orange, and here's my flag. It's blue. First things first, as always, a quick map update. Here's my map. If you haven't seen it since the last video, here it is. It had a very drastic change. It honestly just looks so much more organized to me now. Before, it was just like brown everywhere. Now you can see like a very clear path. So I'm happy with how the map's coming along overall. My villagers, for anybody wondering, I have Cherry, Drago, Pom Pom, Double O, Dobie, Tom, Cock, Peck, Teddy, Lionel, and of course, Hugh, my bestie. Love him to death. He is never leaving my island. Right off the airport, we have my entrance. It's this nice little abandoned train station. That's kind of what I was going for. We have some nice drink machines over here. We have Tom over here jamming to some Marine Song 2001. And across the tracks and to the left, we have the plaza, and Cherry and Lionel are having a discussion. Full disclaimer, Cherry and Lionel do not get along with each other. So brief intermission just to see how this pans out. Pom Pom, please beware. Oh my god, what is going on over here? Okay, good for you, Cherry. Anyways, continuing to the left, we have this nice little path over here that was inspired by Neko Falls, of course, which leads us to Nook's Crannies. This is my Nook's Crannies. It's still very stunning. I'm obsessed with it. Coming down this path, of course, leads us to this area. I have this nice little farm in front of my Nook's Crannies, and then this path, which takes us back to Town Hall. But continuing up this ramp takes us to a nice little viewpoint of the Nook's Crannies, of course. I'm obsessed, like I said. I will never shut up about it. And here, of course, is Teddy's house. Teddy is our lovable himbo. He's a sweetheart. Everybody gets along with Teddy. And believe it or not, that is kind of why Teddy's been involved in a few scandals lately. So I'm about to fill you in. Now, first and foremost, I mentioned a few videos ago that him and Cherry have been getting along very nicely lately. And I can officially say that as of now, they are in a committed relationship. So claps for that. Congrats to those two. I wish them nothing but the best. It's definitely not a couple that I was expecting to come out of this island, but it's here and it's thriving, so good for them. I get very like Andy Dwyer and April Ludgate vibes from them from Parks and Recreation, so very cute. I hope they last very long, but currently it's been a bit rocky because Teddy is someone who gets along with everybody on the island, no matter who they are, and Cherry is the complete opposite. She only gets along with maybe like 5 of us overall. Me, Pom Pom, Teddy, of course, Hugh, Tom, and Dobie. Okay, I think that's like 7. I don't know, I can't count. And Teddy is kind of friends with Peck, and we all know Peck at this point. Peck is kind of the most problematic person on the island, so the fact that Teddy's friends with him kind of rubs everybody the wrong way, but especially his girlfriend Cherry. Her nerves are very rubbed. Great way to describe that. Basically the other day in the plaza, Teddy and Peck, and by the other day I mean last night, they were having a conversation and being all buddy and then Lionel and Coco showed up, who are also friends with Peck, who Cherry does not get along with, like I said, and Cherry saw them hanging out. She walked by and was furious. She immediately turned around and walked the other direction. So obviously, me being the savior that I am, I had to go and calm Cherry down and let her know, like, if this is something that's truly bothering you, you need to go tell Teddy that right away. Let him know that this isn't okay. Teddy will obviously understand because, like I said, he is a sweetheart. Shout out to Teddy and shout out to Cherry as well. No shout outs to Peck though. F that bitch. Yeah, so basically I've kind of become a little bit of a, oh my god, why are Cherry and Pom Pom talking? We're gonna watch from over here. I swear to god, Cherry and Pom Pom are besties on the island, so if they fight, I will not be okay with that. God, this video is a mess. And they're both so unproblematic. They don't deserve to hate each other. They have each other on this island, and if they fight, I'm going to cry. Why is Lionel going, oh my god, what's happening? Pom Pom's sad! Cherry, what the did you do? Excuse me? Did I just catch another fight on camera? Pom Pom, what the fuck? Oh my god, Cherry, what the fuck is your problem? Pom Pom is your best friend. Don't come for her like that. She's been through so much on this island. I can't. I feel so bad for her. We'll get into that later when I get to Pom Pom's house. Oh my god. We're just gonna move on and hope for the best. We have this nice little pathway over here that takes us down to this little cute area. This is of course where the intro of the video took place. It's very cute. This path just kind of leads you back to the entrance. It's just another little way to, you know, get to the entrance. I guess like one way to make your island seem more interesting is to just have like multiple ways to go on your island. Don't make it very linear. Hey bestie, you know, like I like having a very non-linear path. It also helps make the island feel bigger as well, so that's fun. We have this nice little fishing area here, and of course my house down here. To the left of this area we have Tom's house, and speaking of Tom, let me tell y'all right now, Tom's been a little messy lately too. If you saw my Nook's Crannies video, you would know that once again Pom Pom was being attacked by none other than Tom. They have made out since though, thankfully, so that's good to hear. However, Tom and Teddy are neighbors, yes, and I made them neighbors because I thought they would get along. I get Ron Swanson vibes from Tom, and like I said, Teddy is basically Andy Dwyer, so I thought it was going to be like a nice little parasocial father-son relationship. However, the other day, right in this spot, I saw Teddy and Tom having a little conversation, so obviously I eavesdropped, and all of a sudden Tom was very, very mad. They had a fight, and Tom was pissed. I have never seen Tom like that. Tom and I go way back. I've known him since Wendell back in like October when he moved in. So Tom and I are boys, but I have never seen Tom that angry. So obviously I had to talk to him and let him and figure out what was going on. And all Tom could say to me was that Teddy was just so stubborn and he wasn't listening and it was just annoying. And obviously I understand it because I have my problems with Teddy too. I'm not trying to say that Teddy is a villain. Teddy is a sweetheart. He's just misunderstood. He's a head empty himbo and it is something that he needs to work on. My dog is at my door. One sec. Anyways, yeah, so I figured out later what was going on. Tom and Cherry are very close on the island as well. They are friends. So Tom was just trying to be the good old protective dad figure in Cherry's life and, you know, let Teddy know, like, don't break her heart or I'm gonna cut your and just to be careful with their relationship, especially since he's friends with Peck as well. And everybody knows that Peck and Cherry do not get along ever since that fight. He was just trying to let Teddy know to be careful and not hurt her feelings. And Teddy, I guess, took it the wrong way and kind of, it just seemed like to Teddy that Tom was trying to make Teddy out to be a villain, even though he clearly wasn't. So Teddy was just getting defensive and Tom got pissed off from the stubbornness and just walked away all furious. It was a whole big misunderstanding. However, since that fight, Teddy and Tom have not been getting along, so it's very awkward, especially for me, considering I live right over here, so I have to deal with that every single day. Please pray for me. So past Tom's house, we have this nice little pathway that leads to this side of the island. We have a pumpkin patch over here. And of course, my peninsula. Once again, not much has changed. I haven't really been working on this area. However, I have emptied out the beach over here. It is very nice and clean, so that's fun. Coming up this ramp leads us to a completely new area that I recently did. It's kind of the reason why I cleared off the beach on this side, just because to prevent the lag that's been happening on my island. So now that the beach is empty, it doesn't really lag as much anymore up here, so that's fun. We have this little nice sunken marketplace that was once again inspired by Cheesecake 2112, so shout out to them. And this path overall inspired by Neko Falls as well. Are we surprised? No, of course we're not. And coming up here, we have the campsite. I decorated my campsite off camera because it's a very tiny area, so it took like 2 seconds. I'm overall a fan of it. It's very different to what I normally do with my campsites. I usually make it very naturey and foresty, and now it kind of made it look like you're kind of camping in the city, so that's pretty fun. That's pretty cute. Coming up this way, we have Coco's house. Coco's not home anymore, so she's out and about on the island. That is very concerning. Before we get into Coco though, I wanted to show off that this area is now gone. It used to be messy. Now it's just flat. You can see in the back over there, I have all my green leaf piles that I'm currently stockpiling to use around the island because I recently got the recipes. Yeah, I don't exactly know when I'm going to work on this area as a whole. It's going to take a very long time. But for now, we can just admire the beauty and the Windows XP core aesthetic of this whole area, kind of. So cute. Here is Coco's house. I haven't decorated it yet either. I'm going to be doing this for a video, of course. I've kind of started. I'm going for like a nice little viewing deck sort of area, once again inspired by Cheesecake _2112, so once again shout out to them. However, Miss Coco, many may think that Miss Coco is unproblematic, but I am telling you right now, there's something about Coco. I have my suspicions. I have my suspicions about Coco, okay? Ever since the first day I met her, she was so eager to move onto the island. It was concerning. She didn't even play a game with me. She said, I am moving in no matter what. And she's been existing on the island. She's been here. She's been kind of involved in scandals. The biggest scandal that Coco's been involved in is the fact that she's friends with Peck, the flop. Peck and Coco are friends. I don't think they're dating, but let's just say they do hang out a lot. So I wouldn't be surprised if they were. I'm concerned. But yeah, speaking of Coco and Peck, they're kind of like in this little squad alongside Lionel. They've decided to call themselves the PLC for some reason. TLC is way more iconic than them, so I don't know why they're trying to come for them. It's very messy, and like I said, I just do not trust Coco at all. She is hiding something, and obviously Peck is in on it too because they are scheming together constantly. Peck knows what's up, and I am concerned. Anyways, coming back down this path, this is just the other side of the little ramp, just nice and cluttered. It's a nice little cute view of the river and this little fishing deck over here. Very fun. And then continuing up this path, we have this nice little bike lane with another little green leaf pile. Shout out to the green leaf piles. And then we have this ramp that leads you down to the fishing deck. I got rid of the street lamp and the little fishing rod stand over here just so that you can actually fish in the river, because before they were kind of blocking the way. I love fishing in the game, so obviously I try to have as many areas to fish as I can. We have this nice little fish mart over here as well, very cute. And then this path, the green leaf piles I've put a lot of, and it's really just starting to make the island feel more like messy and overgrown, and I'm really just a fan of that overall. This path leads you basically back to Coco's house over here. Not much going on. Up this way is just a bunch of mess. I'm not going to show that, but coming down to the right, we have Lionel's house up here and Drago's house over here. I did do a video on that back in like January, and as you can see, not much has really changed overall except for the green leaf piles. However, Drago and Lionel kind of, maybe, sort of, there's a scandal, maybe, I don't know. Recently, and by recently I mean last night, I went over to Dobby's house, and as we all know, Dobby is Double O Dobby. He's kind of like problem solver, I say that in quotes, of the island. He's basically the James Bond of the island, for anybody wondering. Drago was over there and they were having a bit of a private conversation, so I was kind of being nosy and trying to eavesdrop, but they saw me and immediately kicked me out, so I have no idea what happened. But my messy ass assumes something to do with Lionel, because Lionel and Drago don't really get along and they're neighbors, so I don't know. What are your thoughts on that? Who knows? We have this little town square, of course, this lake, which was inspired by Maya Crossing. So shout out to Maya Crossing. I got rid of the ramp that was originally down here, and I just kind of made it this nice little lush seating area. So very cute. We're gonna go up this path to show off. First of all, I haven't even mentioned it yet, but I got my Mario pipes. Very cute, very fun. I have one near my museum, and I also have one on Nook's Crannies, and some in the areas where I can't access as easily, just so I can get to them quickly. We have my museum over here, speaking of, once again inspired by Maya Crossing, so shout out to Maya Crossing. And behind the museum, still ugly, still showing it off, just a lot of bushes and trees, just kind of an area where I'm growing them so I can use them to decorate on the island. Continuing down this path, this is an area that I have not even thought about working on just yet. There's just a lot of stuff over here, and up there you can see my green mums, because like I said, I finally got green mums after almost a year of playing, so that's exciting. So coming down this path, we have stuff, and to the right we have our little multi-tiered neighborhood, home to many people. First off, we have Cherry, which I was originally gonna say that Cherry is an unproblematic queen who doesn't deserve to get hate by Peck or have her heart broke by Teddy, but as you saw, there was a fight in the plaza. Once again, she was coming for Pom Pom, her best friend on the island, so I don't know what's going on over there. Pom Pom's home now. Hopefully they're able to get along, because like I said, Cherry and Pom Pom are best friends. I don't know what's going on over there. I hope they can get along. Pom Pom, on the other hand, you saw proof. There is living proof that Pom Pom is the victim of this island. This poor girl, every single person is coming for Pom Pom, and it is not fair. First it was Tom, like you saw in that video, and then recently Peck, decided to come for Pom Pom. Pom Pom, how are you gonna come for Pom Pom? Tom and Pom Pom have made up though, so thank God. But Peck, for some reason, like, how are you gonna come for somebody whose government name is Pom Pom? What is a girl named Pom Pom doing to you that just results you in embarrassing her in front of everybody on the island? Like, Peck literally went up to Pom Pom, who was minding her business in the plaza when everybody was there, and just started humiliating her and making fun of her. And Pom Pom, of course, got really sad because she's a sensitive little girl. No offense, but it's true, let's be honest. So obviously I got mad because Pom Pom's my girl. Nobody comes for her like that. So I had to, pull out the net and once again fight Peck. So yeah, we got into our second fight. That was great. Obviously I won because I'm that And speaking of Pom Pom has been wearing her shades a lot lately, so good for her. She's trying to remind herself that she is that girl and she is the baddest bitch alive. So, and I constantly remind her that too. Cherry also reminds her that she's the baddest bitch alive, but for some reason she's also fighting her. So God knows what's happening over there. Here's a little pumpkin patch with the scarecrow, cute, and this little bench. As you can see, I did get rid of like the path that was originally running across this river, and I just extended the river out and made it look more natural and very curvy, topsy-turvy, very cute. Coming up these stairs, we have Bestie's house and the Flop's house. First off, here is Bestie. Now, believe it or not, even Hugh also is not afraid to get into some scandals. First of all, back when there was still snow on the island, so this was a very long time ago at this point, he actually got into a fight with Peck, and I'm very excited. Normally I'd be concerned when my friends get into a fight with Peck because Peck is evil, but Hugh was defending me, which I am still not over the fact that he was defending me. Hugh literally saw Peck giving me a hard time, as he always does, and came out of nowhere and started cussing him up, being like, back the f off, everybody. Don't you dare come for us like that, you. And he got Peck's feelings were hurt. He was hurt, and I was living for it the entire time. It was amazing. Oh my God, Hugh is that. Hugh is my. I love Hugh so much. He is never leaving the fucking island. I swear to God. I keep swearing. Oh my God. And then once again, last night, because last night was just a dramatic night for the island as a whole. After the whole Teddy and Cherry situation, Hugh, who's also very good friends with Cherry, decided enough was enough, and he grilled Lionel for like a good minute. He was just staring the man down. Lionel was just sitting in front of town hall doing his own thing. Hugh was staring him down until Lionel got up, and as soon as he got up, he ran up to him and put him in his place. Granted, Hugh's feelings kind of hurt. He was a little sad, but so was Lionel, and that's all that matters, is that he was able to put two in their places, as he should. Shout out to Huey's the baddest alive aside from Pom Pom, and I love him so much. Here's Peck's house. Let me tell y'all one thing about Peck. What is the scandal that Peck has been involved in? Peck has literally been involved in every single scandal, but you know what his worst scandal is? The fact that he exists. Peck's existence is the worst scandal, and I don't know how to feel about that. I am not going inside. He's home. I don't care. We have this nice little viewing deck. This used to be Walt's viewing deck, and then Walt left and got replaced by the flop. And as you can see, because of that, I decided to keep it ugly just for a little bit longer. I even made it worse with all the furniture over there because Peck does not deserve a good view. Not yet, at least. I don't know when I'm going to work on that side of the island just yet as a whole. It's very messy. I'm probably not going to show it off today. Walking past the neighborhood, we're going to come down these stairs to show off this little area. We have these nice little drink machines over here. Very cute. And coming down this alleyway, this basically takes you back to Town Hall and the entrance over here. Very cute. I don't know why I'm showing off Town Hall again. You already saw it. Further down, we have Abel Sisters over here. Shout out to Abel Sisters. And in front of Abel Sisters is an area that I haven't shown off yet. It's my little beach that I did off camera a few days ago. Very cute overall. I'm really happy with how it's looking. It's very messy and cute. I like to think that Mabel and Sable come out here every now and then and just chill since it's right in front of Abel Sisters. We also have these nice little matching bikes as well, which I like to think that they ride around the island when they can as well. So coming past Abel Sisters and to the right past this green leaf pile, we have Dobie's pumpkin patch, which as you can see, he is currently tending to. He is doing a very good job. So shout out to Dobie. I'm trying to take a photo. Cute. Okay, past Dobie's pumpkin patch, we have Dobie's house, which yes, it's disguised as a junkyard because like I said, he's a 00 agent, so he has to keep it a secret so that nobody knows that this is actually his lair. Speaking of Dobie, you're probably thinking, what scandals is he involved in? And I'm here to tell you that Dobie is the only villager on the island who is completely scandal free. Yes, he's a part of the little Drago thing that's been going on, but he's just there to, you know, deal with it. He's not actually a part of this scandal. Dobie is officially the unproblematic villager of this island, and I love him so much for that. Dobie is my bad friend. Why do I keep saying bad? I don't know. Dobie and I obviously go way back. We also used to live on Wendell together. And recently we did visit Wendell once again to go set up the island for the dream address, which by the way, I did finally reveal the dream address for Wendell if you haven't seen that video yet. So go check out if you haven't. We went back, we hung out with Wolfgang. It was very cute, very fun. Here are some photos, a photo I should say. So that's fun. Coming down this way, we have this nice little viewing deck sort of thing. I haven't exactly decorated it yet. I'm gonna do it for a video sometime in the future. And of course, you could see to the right, the beach, very messy. I moved all my flowers on there. And behind the area, you could see that all my furniture is stockpiled over there. So that's pretty fun. And also a nice backdrop for the end of the video because we are now at the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Even if you skipped to the end or clicked off, still means a lot to me that you took the time to check it out. I'm gonna go now though, so if you like the video, then like the video, comment down below whatever you want to comment down below, especially if you have any advice for me in terms of Stardew Valley, because like I said, I literally don't know anything about the game, so anything would be appreciated. And most importantly, subscribe, because even though we're now at 1,000 subscribers, I'm still gonna beg for you guys to subscribe, so please do that. Anyways, with all that out of the way, I'm gonna go now because I'm gonna go fight Peck once again, so bye. Can we just applaud the fact that I filmed a video where I was completely cussing off my villagers while both of my parents were home? Shout out to me for that. I deserve a cookie. So I'm gonna go get one. Anyways, bye.